Hey there folks, this is GreenXI welcoming you back to Let's Play Killer7. This is episode 36. What we're going to do in this episode is start Smile Part 2. This is actually going to be the last proper chapter. It's going to be long, as you can expect from the last proper chapter of a game. It's going to be tough, as you can expect. But I'll show you all the puzzle solutions. I might explain them. There's going to be one puzzle that I probably won't explain because every time I go for it, it takes me forever to figure it out. So... So I'll just show you the solution for that one, and I'll probably tell you when that is. There is going to be a prologue chapter after this, but it's so short and it's so there just to finish things up a little bit, wrap it up a little tiny bit more. But this one will wrap up a lot of the story as well, don't get me wrong. Let's get started a little bit. Like I said, it's going to be long. We are going to be spending about, I'm assuming, 7 or 8 episodes on this. It's going to be the longest of the entire game. But it's also one of the best. That's just because you get to find out more about your personae and the Killer7 Syndicate as a whole. Which can only be a good thing. They are the most interesting thing about the entire game, I think, so... yeah. Let's get going. There's going to be a couple of cutscenes, so I am going to mute the microphone as usual. Shall see you in a bit.
Is the word punctual even in your vocabulary? It must be easy being you. Come and go whenever you please.
Your identity?
Linda Vermilion. I was the one hired to kill Mills.
What?
Mills was a slave, kissed up to the government. The government's interest was his interest.
That's our job. That's what we do.
Is making a move for the interest of the country an assassin's job too?
Who are you, really?
I'm a protector of the country. You'll soon know who I am.
Hold it!
See? You already know. It's your last job. Use your eyes to decipher how the system works. And then, seek the real enemies.
Sorry about that folks, I forgot I left the microphone off. Anyway, we're going to check the items, like I was sort of saying to myself. This who we're aiming for, he is the school president. I can't quite remember his name, but we'll find out as we go along. Hello Travis. But yeah, as that implies, there's going to be a school as this scenario, and that is quite disturbing considering this game is all about bombs and terrorism and things like that. So we shall see how this goes. Oh, I haven't been reading this at all. Oh shit. This presidential election. Also, I love snowing games, and I'm a bit disappointed that school doesn't have like a snowy atmosphere to it. The cutscene had it, but none of the actual assignments did, which was a bit of a disappointment for me. But even so, I quite like that cutscene on Zone, you know. Sorry Travis, I completely ignored what you just said. Oh, let's move the mic a bit. There we go. And that is a good thing. Right, we start off with every persona of the Killer7, because we're going to be needing them all at some point. I don't want to give too much away. But the boss will require them all. That's all I'm going to say. Hot, muggy night. It should be snowy. I'm feeling rather aroused. Titillating fragrance wafting through the air. A perfume called Conspiracy. Master, this may be your last job. And it really is. I mean in the game I was referring to. Right, we want to go other way, sorry. I might get lost a little bit on this one because it's a huge... It feels like a huge place. It's not really that big, but... Yeah. Harmon's room. Let's check our blood. None. No point then. Let's just go straight. This is going to be important for the data room in there. Couple of posters. And they all give the answer to a question. Check out the Omega sign. Check out the horse or bird or whatever it is. You'll find out. Cassette. This is the whole point of the school. There will be one soul shell, but other than that, it's all about the cassettes. Yes. So, don't be looking for soul shells so much. The one that you need to find is hard to find, in all honesty, but there we go. We'll be fine. I've been through this, and it took me a hell of a long time. It should be a lot quicker now that I've written down everything, what we got to do and everything. So, yeah, it could have taken about 2 hours, but I'm hoping, with all the solutions already written down and stuff for me from last time I did it, it should be fine. The way they transform get a lot of attention. Shoot Master Hero, the usual. We'll not shoot her, we haven't got any blood. Terminal, there's no point in the terminal right now. Some more pictures. Right, control panel. This is important. 3, 5, 7, 6, because there were 3 of each of these pictures sort of in the posters, and I don't know, that sort of thing. You can sort of tell if you look at the pictures, and now you have the solution, you can sort of tell why that's the solution. Okay, let's head in and see what Travis has for us. There's a reason why we have to do it. Don't pick at me all of a sudden. Can't guy have some privacy? Look at his tank top. Look at 656. That's what we came in here for. It's a code. I mean, please dude, let's talk somewhere else. You're in a jogging machine or a running machine, whatever you call them. I'm sure you can talk without being embarrassed on one of those. I mean, personally, I would get like embarrassed if I was working out properly, but when it's just a running machine, whatever. Cassette player. So that's the cassette player, and we have 1 cassette from outside. What am I doing this for? Right. So yeah, 656 is the main reason, as well as the cassette player, obviously. So now we're gonna leave this data room, and we're gonna go... Right, more posters for the solution. Don't worry about it too much, you know the solution. And it's not random, it's the same answer every time, so... If you're going through the game, you now know the answer. I guess if you want to know why, you can leave me a comment or something. I'll be fine. I'll be completely fine. I will answer you. Right, so hallway. Main school gate would just take us back to the entrance. And we're about to enter the first floor. And it's going to be where things start to get a little bit more awkward. We have got to be Kaede for this part coming up. Not yet, but here we go. Oh, it was Aru. Better talk to him first. You haven't got to be a woman to talk to Aru. That would be a bit disturbing. So suffocatingly hot enemies. But who are those two? Acting like kings. Probably think they're hot stuff. Who's he referring to? Well, I'll be damned. Not even a word or even a hello. All gathered up with minions in tow. It's enough to make me wretch. Oh, it was Aru, so overdramatic. Add a cigar to the picture, and behold our decadent times. Learn a thing or two from my understated master. Use barefoot for the ladies' room. Well, obviously, we gotta be the only woman to go into the women's toilet. So let's go in. Just do what we gotta do a sec. Just gotta flush this, and we'll be done for this room. Helen Pigeon. Right, this is important. These sort of messages haven't really been important up until now, but they've got like codes and stuff in them. Dear Mia, I'm preparing to leave my house. There are 6 bullets in my trusty gun. The purpose is to put you out of your misery. I sincerely wish that each and every one of them nails you squarely between the eyes, and now I'm off to kill you. All the carrier pigeons have been talking about money and loans and stuff, and how he's slowly becoming more aggressive because he's not getting his money back and little things like that. Now he's coming to kill us. Surprised? I asked Master Harmon. Asked him to kill you, Amir. Harmon is right here with me. The maid is with us too. We're all going on a little outing, a picnic with your name on it. This took all my resources. Bet you're at school now, which means you'll face the wrong end of my pistol in just moments. Wait for me in the principal's office. This is the code. Principal's office. We're trying to meet the principal. Like I said with the photo. So here's the code 55549. I've got it written down. Yeah. The lock is secured with a double code. You'll need the second code to open the lock. Even I don't know what code. It's your job to find it. Everything's ready. I'm delighted that I can finally meet you. Harmon is laughing with me. Even the maid is laughing. What the hell do these guys do it? Master is waiting for you at the hotel. We will kill this man for you. Samantha Smith. Another Smith. And it's Samantha Sitborn, who must have married Harmon? I don't know. I'm not... like I've said loads of times throughout the series, I don't really know what's going on. I think there's different ways to interpret these things. It's another tape as well, so we've got a code and a tape from flushing that bog. Let's get back out. How long's this been, folks? Let's have a wee look. Okay, not long, really. But we've made a good start on the school, and I'm going to carry on for a little bit longer, but...
Doesn't it?
Yes. I'll cut it short soon. Plenty of enemies in this place, once again. A variety, all the ones we've seen so far. There's not going to be any new enemies in here. Oh god! In turn. Right. So where's the classroom? There should be a classroom around here from what I remember. Shush you. Just got an email. Never mind. I'm not talking to myself, I swear. I sort of am, all the way through, but... you know. Whatever. Another cassette. We just need to go... Every classroom will have a tape. And there'll be plenty of other stuff as well. Plenty of other places to find them. Right, so I think now might be a good time to cut the video. And then we'll do possibly the majority of the rest of the first floor. I mean, not all of it, but we can make a good try. This has been Greeny XI. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you again in a bit when let me switch. Okay. I'll see you again in a bit when we finish off the first floor, hopefully. See you in a bit.